Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a video all about a brand new brand that is hitting CVS shelves. A lot of you might have heard about it over the past few weeks, and you might even be familiar with the brand. It's Makeup Academy, or MUA, and they are coming out with a line of lips and lashes and brushes. All of them are brand new and made exclusively for CVS. I've been tweeting and Instagramming pictures of displays and products that they actually sent me. They sent me quite a big selection of lashes and lips. They have 115 different products in their lip line, so they sent me a selection of some of each of those, as well as some of the brushes. So to make things more simple, I'm going to split this up into two videos, one with the lips and lashes, this one, and one that's coming later on brushes. In order to pack as much information about the products that I have come to love so far from the line into one video, I decided that I wanted to come up with 4 different fall looks using various lip and lash combos. So if you want to see the looks I created and learn more about the various lip lines that are going to be available, because there are a ton, please continue watching. So the first look that I tend to gravitate towards when it comes to the summer-fall transition is a nude lip. That's what inspired this first look. And to start that off, I used the lip liner. This is the anti-feathering lip liner. Mine is in the shade Nude, appropriately, and I used that to actually line and fill my lips. Then I went in with the High Shine lipstick in Cashmere. And while there is a shade called Nude in this High Shine lipstick line, I find that Cashmere provides the right balance of brown and pink to look nice and natural on my lips without kind of going overboard like some nudes can. So I definitely love the shade Natural for creating a nude lip. And then to add a little bit of interest, I went in with an extreme shimmer lipstick in the shade Coral, and I just put that right in the center of my lips, just to give a little bit of a healthy glow and bring the attention to the center of my lips, make them look a little bit fuller. You could definitely go without and just keep with a pure nude lip, but because gradient lips are so in, this seemed like a really nice natural way to pull it off. Then to complement the somewhat subdued nude lip, I decided to go with a bold lash, and I'm applying here, that you'll see, is the volume boosting lashes, and these are dense without being overtly dense. They add just the right amount of thickness to really boost your lash volume. They have an intense amount of curl, but the lash band is so thin that while you can tell you get that intense boost, it's almost impossible to see the band itself. I personally have relatively sensitive upper eyelids, and so anything that's rigid that I have to stick on my eyes will make them water like crazy. Watery eyes and lash glue just don't mix, and these did not irritate them at all, which was fantastic. So they sit easily, very comfortably, and the tool you'll see that I'm using is this kind of little lash tweezer here. This didn't come alone. This came in the individual lash starter kit. These I use in all of the looks that you'll see because they're so easy to grip. They fit the curvature of the lashes, and they make it super easy to set right on top of your lash line as close as you can get, so they really do blend in with your natural lashes. Moving on to the second look. This was really more of a true autumn look. It had the deep kind of, the lip reminded me of Changing Leaves. So to start that look off, I went in with the lip color crayon, and these are really like glossy balms. This is in the shade Bronze, which is so appropriate for fall. I put that all over my lips. You could wear that alone. It's really pigmented, so it creates some nice drama just wearing it in and of itself. But to add a little bit of shine, I went in with a gloss, and this is the luminizing lip gloss in the shade Brick. It's a cream finish nude shade that has kind of a minty texture and scent, so it kind of invigorates the lips. It has that kind of tingly, plumpy feeling, which I personally really like. I put that right in the center of the lips, again, to bring the lips forward and make them appear more full. And because those lips were so bold, I wanted to go with a lash that wasn't so much, but they still were fun and kind of flirty. These are the Demi Accent lashes. Again, I'm applying with that same tool, and these only go to halfway across the eyelid. They're super easy to apply, again with a thin lash band, and these might be my favorite of all that I've tried because the flare they create on your eyes just make them look so big and elongated. I just love the way these lashes looked when they were applied, and they complemented the whole look really well. So that is fall look number 2. Those who've watched my channel for really any amount of time will know that I don't shy away from a red lip, and so that's really what this next look was inspired by, is my love of a red lip no matter what season it is, but especially in the fall and winter. And in particular, the lip product that I chose is unlike any that I've ever seen from the Drugstore. It is their liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Bright Red, very fitting. It applies super smoothly and opaquely, but it dries to a matte velvet finish. It's so unique, and so I had to use it in a look. This is what I applied as the base, and to get a really clean line on that, I used a lip brush. This is from their lip line, and it is the 111, or it just says lips on it. This is kind of cool because it's retractable. You can take the top off, so it's nice to travel if you have product on it. You just put the cap on it and go, but you take the cap off, and then once you put the cap on the back, it pushes the lip brush up, so you don't have to worry if the cap flies off. You don't have to worry about it getting on anything in your bag. I use that to apply this more precisely because this has a true brush applicator. And then I went in with a gloss, pretty much a matching gloss. This is again another luminizing lip gloss in the shade Crimson, and I just applied that over top, mostly on the center of the lips again. Then once I had the red lip, I figured why not go full drama, and I went with the Sultry Curl Lashes. These are almost the full lash equivalent to the demi accent lashes that I applied in the previous look, and once it all came together, I just love the way it turned out. And now for the fourth and final look that I'm actually wearing right now. It is a nice pink lip to complement the plum eyes that I tend to love wearing in fall. So to do that, I started using yet another super unique product to this line. It is the Color Infused Balm, and this is in the shade Fuchsia, although I think it comes off as a really nice soft pink on my lips. It's very hydrating. It has that balmy exterior, so you have a nice sheen to your lips. It's very hydrating, but you also get a nice pop of color. And then once again with the gloss in the center of the lips, I went in with this super sparkle lip gloss. And this is in the shade Hot Pink. I have to say these are pretty pigmented, and they glide on the lips so smoothly and evenly. They're very high shine, so whether you want to wear them alone, they provide some nice pigmentation, or they're also great to pop in the center of your lips for, once again, to create a little bit more of a fuller effect. Then to match that, I wanted to go with a more natural lash because I was surprised to find that there are these really natural lashes within that line. These are the ultra fine lashes that I'm currently wearing right now. And as you can see, they're nothing too dramatic. These are definitely, if you naturally have very thin, fine lashes and you're always looking for a boost that mascara can't necessarily give you, these are what I'd recommend because I think they look really natural, but they do give your lashes that extra boost that you might be looking for. So those are my 4 fall looks. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how I created them, got some inspiration for your own fall looks, as well as enjoyed learning more about the Makeup Academy lip and lash line. One thing I wanted to mention is that because there are some unsung heroes that I didn't get to talk about for fear of creating this super long video, I did put a lot of swatches and actually lip swatches of these on the blog, so check the info bar below for a blog post for more information and swatches and all that good stuff about these new products from Makeup Academy. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!